So Transcape was founded in 2004 by the staff of Mlumi Backpackers and the workforce and mainly doctors from Tanzania Hospital. They got together and they saw the need of having a non-profit organization to create a hub for people to come and gain information, education, but also get basic needs and help for what the problem was. We are a permanent staff of 10 people at the moment, plus we have got a few volunteers who come and help us as well. I joined TransCape in 2006. I joined because I loved the people around TransCape and I loved the people who ran TransCape at the time. I felt very inspired by their positive energy and their drive to do good. We are working into self-sustainability and we're collaborating with all kind of departments and reach out to people who then can take over from us. So we are not trying to exist forever. I think the most important thing for me is that we are a very holistic NGO. We are not focusing only on one part of development. We do everything because it all plays hand in hand. So if it's health, education or socioeconomic programs, they are all important and equally important. Yeah. And everything needs to have, we need to pay attention to everything. We make things work with a minimal amount of workforce and money, and so the sources we have got are very limited, but it is just good to see that we can do so much with so little, and the most important thing is that everybody can contribute to a better world, and if you don't start with yourself, then it's not going to go anywhere.
In fact, I didn't want to be a preschool teacher. I want to be a teacher at first, but due to lack of finance in my parents, then I became a preschool teacher. It was my plans in future to become a teacher.
The story is that in my church I did Sunday school.
Okay.
That is why I want to be a teacher in the preschool. Yeah. It's because we want them to know the numbers, the colors. We want them to know how to write their names and read.
Yeah.
And it is also important because every day they've got a safe shelter and they are together, and then they can develop they can develop physically, emotionally, and socially because it is enough space. Here we don't have enough space for all the children, so they are in one class and they are in different ages. So when we move there, we're gonna separate them according to their ages. So the space will be enough so that there's a lot of space for them to learn. By having this preschool, it helps. It changes the lives of our children here at this area, because at first they were not schooling. They was just going all around. So even at school, they have got a good base at the formal school because they have learned a lot from our preschool.
HIV counseling, I have different projects that I do. For instance, I have school visits, I have home visits, I have clinic visits, and then I have awarenesses. So on all of those projects, I do counseling. Home visits, go to homes. When I'm at the clinic doing education and doing one-on-one counseling, I see villages that they don't have much information about HIV. I go to the villages, I go to homes. To homes, I introduce myself, and then I educate about HIV. And then if there are people that they want one-on-one counseling, or if there is an issue of somebody who's there not taking treatment, or somebody who was tested for HIV but then not taking treatment, then I talk to those people. Some of them, they're taking treatment but they don't know what the treatment does in the body. So I make sure that they understand what is treatment and why are they taking treatment and why they shouldn't stop taking treatment. I would say half people have it.
Okay.
Half of people have it. Like there is a time where you go to home visits, when you're doing home visits, every home that you visit, everyone has HIV. When they get it, it's still really not. It's not like, oh, I have headache, I'm gonna take painkillers. It's still a process. You can see, like, okay, there's, because they do ask questions. Will I be able to work? Will I be able to live for longer than 5 years? Will I be able to have kids? Something, things like that. I had this vision of young people, like young children, like from schools, or like that they'll be the one that's educating others. Those young women that are empowering people so that we can have an HIV-free generation. I was really amazed by the project, like how I got much attached to it, to a point that I like. It's like I'm too attached to it. It's like it's part of me. I wish one day I would also be able to warn others, like counsel people, whether it's a cell phone counseling one day, talk to people, or do some motivational talks at the big events like television events maybe, but like big events, and like talk to others. And one day that I will also be part of people that say I was there when we said HIV will one day come to zero tolerance, so we'll have no more infections.
Yeah. After school program is about teaching children from the Arab community. They are between 13 and 17. They develop communication and also counting. Yeah, I like a lot. I like a lot.